Hey, my dark and lovely souls. My name is Lenny Graves, and when I am peering into the darkness of the abyss, sometimes I see a couple yellow eyes peering back, and you know who that happens to be? That happens to be your demon. And your demon has a message for you tonight. Using these eyes, this voice, these hands, and this heart, I will channel said demon, and through said cards, we're going to reveal what your demon wants you to know. Now, what's really cool about demon readings versus angel readings and such is angels are agents of fate and order, and that's fine enough, but your demon is an agent of chaos. Your demon believes in you, and he wants you to believe in yourself because you're allowed, ever since Eve took that bite out of that apple, you're allowed to make your own fate, to choose if you choose between like the left-handed path or the right-handed path. If fate has a certain decree for you, we don't have to do it. We can get around it. And that's what this reading is about. Whatever the gist of this reading is, before we even do it, my dark and lovely soul, the spirit within me wants you to really know that this is, at the end of the day, your choice. Do you decide to bow to fate, or do you decide to make something greater of it? But let's see what it's going to be. Let's see what it's going to be. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the cards and I'm going to shuffle one more time. Fool to the 9 of Swords. You're afraid of the journey that's about to begin, but you should not be afraid of it all, because as I pass my cards over this deck and I blow and hit, as Karen Carpenter once said, my dark and lovely soul, we've only just begun. All right, we have the Page of Swords. Tonight, you're going to be inspired by new ideas and new belief that's going to lead you to a different path. I didn't even number the second 2 cards because 8 of Swords, my dark and lovely soul, certainly trapped you are. I sounded like Yoda there for a second when I said trapped you are. You're feeling trapped, right? Getting too mystical too quick. All right, I have 3 of Pentacles, and we're going to work to get you out of that. Your demon wants you to know it's very similar to another reading I did earlier. Sometimes I think it's the stars. Trapped in a situation. Trapped in a situation. This is the 8 of Swords energy. It's just there. You have an idea that's going to lead you away from that situation, but you have to put that idea into effect via work with the 3 of Pentacles. The Page of Swords is that new, fresh idea coming in, right? 8 of Swords, this is your overall energy that's trapping you. It's holding you in. 3 of Pentacles is how we get out of it. We don't get out of it by sitting on our laurels or just being lucky, which was actually the last reading. Somebody's, not you, my dark and love soul. You and me are in the trenches. I'm down here with you. We're going to have to work our way out. Somebody's getting lucky, but this reading, this is requiring work to get out. This is requiring work to get out. Look at this at the bottom of the deck. We have the 9 of Swords too. Do not worry. Do not worry. This is going to work out. Because Queen of Wands, because by doing this, you will have this glow up into this charismatic, amazing person. Getting yourself out of said situation with this new idea that you're going to be inspired to. I don't know tonight, but this reading is definitely going to bring it to you. Or, my dark and lovely soul, I'm going to also take this because I read for a couple different people. If you feel tonight like you have an idea to get you out of your situation that'll make you free, you'll want to go with it. This is your affirmation from the universe. If you don't, my dark and lovely soul, do not worry about it. That idea will reveal itself to you pretty shortly here through that Page of Swords energy. But you got to work to be free. When you are free of this horrible 8 of Swords card, whatever this is keeping you from being the amazing Queen of Wands that you are, Queen of Wands is the hottest queen. It's the hottest queen in the deck. She is. She's literally, she's a fire sign. But yeah, it's just the highest, best form of charisma, right? Just ultimate glow up. And 10 of Pentacles. Can't even make that up. Again, this is like almost in tandem to that other reading. It's just a slightly different way. With the 10 of Pentacles, this idea that, like I said, if you have it, I'm your confirmation tonight that it's the idea that you want. It's going to set you free. You got to work, though. You got to work with 3 of Pentacles. But by working, like I was saying, like you're a fitness instructor, like as you actually physically become more attractive as you're like busting whatever you have to bust to get there, right, my dark and lovely soul? But that's literally a thing with that Queen of Wands glow up energy. So, and then you have the 10 of Pentacles, right? So you're not only looking good, but you got money coming in. What else you got coming in? Hierophant. The universe is just bless you. It's just, Zeus is throwing lightning bolts of blessings upon me. I said thee. I was hit by biblical language. I got such a strong sense of blessing. You can't when I'm channeling a demon. But, horrible. Anyway, my dark and lovely souls, you're going to be like, the universe is like, you just get this idea, and this idea is amazing because it's going to snap you out of where you are, and it's going to make you super hot and super rich. And I don't do readings like this. I am the most gloomy tarot card reader on the internet. Ask my clients. I will always call it the way it is, right? This is a really good one. This is a really good one because you just bam, and the universe wants you to have that. And then the Tower comes along, and then just because I'm leaving, that's what the universe does to me in these readings. This is the Tower, so I'm just going to get up and I'm teasing. This is not what you think it is. Ace of Wands. Check this out. The Tower is not a bad card in this. Do you see how happy I am? This is like a really just a happy energy. It's really cool. This is like more happy than you should normally get from a demon reading. You would think he would be a little bit more morose, or she would be a little bit morose, but that's really triumphant, happy energy for you, right, my dark and lovely soul? And because the Tower that I have here isn't the Tower like you're thinking, or the traditional Tower, which isn't the best tarot card in the deck. This is the Tower of the destruction of the preconceptions and the holdbacks you used to have of your old life. Like, this is the one where, like, after this Tower moment with the new passion and stuff you find in life, the wealth and just glow up you have, people are going to be looking at you as you walk in, and just, you get guacamole. You don't care how much it costs. You just do every side. You're like, hey, go for it. No, you're going to have abundance of money, abundance of charisma. And in this, it's going to open up new passions for you with the Ace of Wands, and which is actually going to seed more wealth and more opportunity. The passion and the growth that you have is going to grow your business that you're working on. It's going to make you more money. It's going to make you more successful. It's going to pull you out of where you used to be. The Tower is over the Eight of Swords. It's just like boom, and the swords go flying, and you are free to be the magical, beautiful creature that you are, right? And you're seeding new opportunities, living a passionate life, and just doing it. So, my dark and lovely souls, again, for a lot of you guys who Hangman, that's the warning at the end of this reading. I love that. That's perfect, even though it's universe. We could have got the Ten of Cups, made everybody happy, but there's a warning at the end instead. Don't second guess yourself. You got to believe in yourself. When you want to do something, when you want to push on yourself, it is so important to believe in yourself and not second guess yourself, and just keep on keeping on, my dark and lovely soul, and move forward. And also, don't make excuses for why you can't do something or why you don't need to take it to the next level. And this is, like I said, your career, whatever you're working on. It could be a book, it could be your social media, it could be a lot of different things. But you've got to make this happen, but the universe wants you to make it happen. So just make it happen. I mean, it really is that simple, my dark and lovely soul. I really can't stress this enough. I'll do one more card because I can. King of Wands. It's amazing. You just got to make it happen. You got to just work on it. I'll get that card. Just work on it. And you're predetermined to just have success and break free from this horrible situation, and this complete turnaround in how you conceive. No, that's not how you perceive life. You can make this right now, and this is why your demon came to me, and this is why this is a guardian demon reading, is you're at one of those points in fate where if you really decide just to say, F it, I don't care what people think, I'm going to dig my heels in, I'm going to be a Spartan at Thermopylae, and nobody's moving any forward. You push back, and you push, and you make your dreams happen, and you put the work in, and you sweat, and do all that kind of good stuff. You have a chance to seriously change your fate and go from, like, hanging out at the Tasty Freeze, whatever mortals do, having a hot dog or an ice cream cone, to living on the lifestyles of the rich and famous, and you got like a yacht. You guys remember that show? And champagne wishes and caviar dreams. That's been a long time. But you have the chance to change basically kind of how, you know how we get in our lives, and we think our lives are our lives. And especially as we get older, this doesn't apply to my younger people that I have very few, so my demographics say young folks. But as we get older in our lives, sometimes that's just a thing. You need to push, and you need to believe in yourself, and you need to know that you can be absolutely amazing and change your life and change your fate. You just kind of have to work on it, because that's that guardian demon thing. There is, like I said again, fate kind of has you predetermined to just kind of be doing what you're doing, my dark and lovely soul, and you can do that and you'll be fine. Or do you want to push a little bit, and do you want to be amazing? coconut drinks on a beach, right? Every day. Do you remember the end of Trading Places with Eddie Murphy and Dan Aykroyd? Oh, buddy, feeling good, Lewis? You can have that. You just got to make it happen. That's what your guardian demon wants you to know. And like I said, Agent of Chaos, you don't have to follow the predetermined. You can make your own. You can just be just a rock star if you'd like to, my dark and lovely soul. So go be a rock star. My name is Lenny Graves, and you can find me at the Lenny Graves on TikTok and YouTube. And you can find me at Dysfunctional Enlightenment on Instagram and Facebook. I would love to see you there. And if you like the way that I read cards and channel demons and such, you can always get a personal reading at thelennygraves.com. And accept no substitutes, my dark and lovely souls. I have a lot of copycats. The only way to get a reading is from my store, and I do not solicit readings in text messages or comments or anything like that. You are amazing. Your demon thinks you're amazing, and you have a chance to just be blow them all away amazing. So you know what, dark and lovely soul? Blow them away. There's my blowing away. So that's pretty cool. Have a great night.